Hi, my name is Jason. I'm a registered polysomnographic technologist, or registered sleep tech, one of those guys that run sleep studies on people. Just showing the new Circadiance product. It's a full face cloth mask called the SleepWeaver Anew. To me, this looks very much like the Elan that they came out with, except it's a little bit smaller and it's two separate chambers. So you have one chamber for the nose and then one chamber for your mouth. The seal as far as the mouth, the seal as far as the nose is made out of the same, they call it the Zephyr seal. It's like the soft cloth. And then the seal, what seals the mouth is like this very soft felt. At least it looks like felt to me, like a microfiber. The headgear is made out of a neoprene. It looks like it's about a 2 or 3 millimeter neoprene. It seems to be a nice high quality. And as far as for the folks who like to pull their mask apart when they're, if you want to clean it, which you don't need to pull your mask apart when you clean it, you just dip it in hot soapy water, hand wash it, or cold soapy water. Anyway, you just unscrew this, and then it pops off the back, and then same thing. And then it being a full face mask, it has the anti-asphyxiation valve as well. One of the things that I noticed, and as far as the directions say, they suggest just pulling it over your head, which I would agree with. Even though it has these little quick release tabs to take it off, getting them on is pretty difficult. So I would just say pull it over your head. I can go ahead and pull this on. It's gonna leak like crazy around my nose when I'm sitting up. When I lay down though, the leak goes away. It's almost as if it wasn't designed for you to be sleeping upright. So it seems that sleeping, laying down is the way to go. So it won't leak at all when I'm laying on my side. Nice thing about these, with every other mask that's like a hard plastic shell or frame, is when you lay on your side, it's going to be digging in, and that's going to force the mask up. With this, if you lay on your side, that part that's inflated will just simply collapse, and then you'll still be able to, it'll still be getting in the positive pressure, and the rest of the mask will inflate. Even if you smush your entire face into the pillow, it'll still deliver the positive airway pressure that you need. Let's go ahead and put this on. I might have to make it look like I'm doing a PU sound, but I'll give you a little demonstration about when I move my mouth, how well the mouth seals. By the way, this is already pre-sized to me since I've been wearing it. If you needed to pull these straps up tighter, obviously right here, you pull them up, and in the back, you want to leave it somewhat loose. If you don't leave it loose enough, the material is not able to billow out and maintain the seal. Also, if you need to adjust it, you just make the movements side to side, up and down. You can go up and down up here too. And that's pretty much it. Let's get some air in here. So let me try to show you how much you can move your mouth. I'll break the seal now on purpose. I have to actually pull my mouth out of it though to do that. But I can speak fairly well with it on and it doesn't leak. All the leaking that you're hearing is out of the exhalation parts that are down in this area. Actually, it's not sealing too bad now as I'm sitting it, but previously it was leaking a little bit. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and lay down now so you can see how you can smash your face into the pillow. Tried doing that with a normal mask. There's no way. Like this stuff. So to get it out, you can unclip it here. But as far as getting that back on, that's pretty difficult. Although I guess it can be done. The other thing with the SleepWeaver mask is you have to have it on first before you turn on the air. Every time, if you get up to use the restroom and you come back, you're gonna need to turn the machine off, put the mask on, plug it back in, turn it on, and then turn on the air. Otherwise, it's not gonna seal right. These Circadiance or SleepWeaver products is that you're most likely not going to see many of them in a sleep lab, and that's kind of where people get their initial introduction with them. You're going to have to buy it, you're going to have to get it from your DME, which most DMEs don't carry them, so typically it's the online DMEs that will carry them. So CPAP.com is one of them that I know seems to take care of their customers fairly well. Hear a lot of positive stories about them, and any negative ones I hear get resolved very fast. I'm not affiliated with CPAP.com in any way, by the way. One of the things that I hear about as far as negatives about Circadiance products, the SleepWeaver line, is that they seem to last about 2 to 3 months. So I get this, I hear it, but if you were to compare apples to apples with other masks, the replacement schedule for the cushion, which we'd call that the active part of the mask, it's probably got the most wear and tear on it, and it's the part that's creating the seal. Those have a replacement schedule through Medicare of 2 to 3 months. So if you take the entire mask is usually replaced every 6 months to a year. So if you were to compare that with the SleepWeaver, with SleepWeaver like the Anew, the Elan, or the SleepWeaver Advanced, you would see that the entire thing basically is the cushion, and so it is going to have the most wear and tear. It's also cloth, though it's going to stretch, and so it will most likely need to be replaced more often. So I think that's equal with other masks in my opinion. Another thing that's an advantage about these is that there seems to be less occurrences of rain out, probably because of the cloth is breathable, and so you get a little more venting, and it's not going to have all that rain out, which is the water condensing inside of the mask, which is a nice thing. I think it's definitely worth a try. This is pretty cool. A full face mask. You saw how I can really bury my face into the pillow, and it still keeps a seal. When I do that with other hard masks, you definitely have to have your head on the edge of the pillow, otherwise it's going to dig into your face, causing a big line from where that's been indenting the entire night. So you tend to but people tend to remain on their back more. With this, you have the option of sleeping back, side, or even on your stomach, because you can really bury your face, which I'm a stomach sleeper, so I really appreciate that. Otherwise, you have to really torque your head to the side all night, and that's not, you wake up with a crick in your neck. So anyway, SleepWeaver Anew, and so if you have any questions, comments, anything, feel free to join my forum. It's freecpapadvice.com/forum. And then I will be posting a review of the mask on my main website, freecpapadvice.com. Although it's pretty much kind of the same stuff I just said now. Anyway, thank you. I appreciate it. And have a good night.